Dr. Deborah, you also, in one of your TED Talks or something that I read about you online, I either heard or read something that gender changes consent. And, when I was 16 years old, I had a girlfriend that was 28. And at 17, I had a girlfriend that was 27. No one ever said anything. It was totally fine. But
Yeah.
if you reverse the genders, if I was a 16-year-old girl dating a
Oh,
28-year-old man, it would have been a problem.
yeah.
Same as if I was a 17-year-old girl dating a
Mm-hmm.
27-year-old man, it
Mm-hmm.
would have been a big problem. Can you just talk about the impact of gender, or just elaborate on how gender can change consent?
It can't. I mean, but in our eyes in this society, we look at that differently. We look at, oh, you're just starting them young, and these are things you hear. And I remember a political pundit even said something like that, which drove me nuts, right?
Mm,
And it's just sad because it doesn't change. You have to look at the age, right? And if the age of consent is 18 in this country, what does it matter what the gender is? They're going to
right.
have the same trauma. Trauma is trauma, right? Even though the problems may manifest differently in men and women, there are certain sets of traumatic things that happen to you that is just trauma. So why not just stop the trauma? Right. But people believe, well, he's 14 and she's 18. That's not a big deal. But if it was the other way around, or if it was
Right.
a 56-year-old man with a 17-year-old girl, you'd be labeling him a dirty old man. But it's a 57-year-old woman with a 16-year-old kid. You're going to do nothing about it?
Right.
Not cool.
How is that okay? That person is going to have so many trust issues. They're going to have issues with women. They're going to have issues with men. They're going to have issues with people not protecting them.
Mm-hmm.
The list goes on and on. So it doesn't change. It does not change consent. And what it does is causes a lot of problems. It's a narrow-minded way of thinking.